The dumping of glamour girls from darts tournaments and Formula One has caused one heck of a stink this past week. Darts chiefs decided walk-on girls who accompany stars to the stage were in danger of becoming incompatible with family viewing. Then F1's grid girls were dumped after decades because bosses said this custom clearly is at odds with modern-day societal norms. The nation has suddenly become divided on the issue of whether glamour models should be axed from televised sports fixtures. Not so much Brexit as Brexit, Glamour Brigade exit. Those against the ban suggest PC Mad Britain is taking away women's choices and rights on how to make a living. High-profile supporters of this view are Kelly Brook and Lizzie Cundy. F1 grid girls were dumped after decades following darts chiefs' decision to ban glamour girls from tournaments. Getty Images South America. Sorry ladies, while I'm all for women having a choice, and certainly don't want them to lose jobs, I have an alternative view. I grew up in the 1970s and 80s and witnessed years of Benny Hill, Carry On Films and Miss World. Plus constantly seeing women as UAL accessories to male presenters. All these subconsciously drive inferior and negative images of women in the wider society. So, as kids, we were constantly shown images of men taking the lead in sports and TV shows. But the women were always the ones that just stood on the side, smiling, showing off their figure, not saying a word. No wonder so many people were left with the impression that women are to be seen, not heard. And this is the crux of why I want this gender inequality banned. Why do we have to subject our children to seeing women in sports or entertainment as mute glamour models? Don't these women have a voice, a say, an opinion? If I see a glamour model, who has for years walked a darts player onto the stage, or been the grid girl for a F1 racing driver, I want her to be given every opportunity to be part of the televised event. Why can't she be given a voice? Why can't we hear her opinion of the game or race and get to know her as a person and a personality? I put this question to my talk radio co-presenter Jamie East and he said it would be impossible, that it would never happen. But again, I ask why can't a woman who is on the screen with the sportsman be interviewed alongside him to include her in the sport? The girls will no longer be present on televised events. PA, if she has been in the industry for years, I would want to hear what she has to say. Her view on the result, or F1 life behind the scenes. Jamie's case was that some of the girls may not want to do that. My argument is, how do you know if you have never asked them, given them the opportunity to express themselves, or even made it part of their job requirement? Why not offer them training to help them with public speaking? I find it truly insulting as a woman that these girls have been fired from the jobs they love doing. If I was their boss, I would have created a positive role which would give them a presence that people could engage with in a healthy manner. One where young girls could look at them and be inspired because of their skills to communicate, interview or offer knowledge they have gained over years of doing the job. The glamour girls are right to be up in arms about being sacked. But they should be angry with bosses who failed to see potential beyond their chests and teeth. And not be taking a pop at those of us who want to showcase their intellect and skill.